Hi there, this is called Wahls Apart and it's a fine advanced trap in the popular Rossolimo variation of the Sicilian. It covers the game Wahls against Rajkovic 1991. After e4 and the Sicilian c5, knight f3, knight c6, rather than playing d4, here white goes for the Rossolimo variation, bishop b5, which seems to have become the main line in this position. One of black's many defences here is e6, allowing white to capture on c6 and disrupt the pawn structure. Black's threatening to play knight ge7 to cover the knight on c6, but white needn't trade too quickly, rather can play castles. After knight ge7, c3 aims at playing d4. So a6 drives the bishop back to a4 and black plays d5, striking at the centre first. White plays e takes d5 and here black takes with the queen. So the queen on d5, is the queen there powerful or vulnerable? That's yet to be determined. So white strikes at the centre with d4. Still more or less equal. And I believe here black starts going wrong. This move b5 seems to be a redundant waste of time for black, and now the snowballing effect seems to get into motion. Rather than run with the bishop on a4, white has a better move at his disposal, the move c4, which hits the queen immediately. Well, what happens here? If queen takes on c4, then black is certainly going to lose after now bishop b3 hitting the queen. The queen goes into no man's land on b4 and the queen's going to be lost after bishop d2, so that's certainly winning for white. Again after c4, if black were to try b takes on c4, then the knight's going to jump into c3 with temp on the queen. The queen backs off to d6, but now knight e5, more pressure on this pinned knight on c6 now, being pinned by the bishop on a4. That diagonal has just recently opened up. And if the bishop goes to d7 or to b7, then white's going to play queen f3 with tremendous pressure by white with a better position. So backing off after the move c4. In the game itself, Wahls against Rajkovic, queen d6 was played, and white continues with c takes on b5. Two choices here for black. A takes b5 is one choice, and after bishop takes on b5, white certainly in the driving seat. If instead of capturing immediately on b5, black can try knight takes on d4 first. Now b takes on a6 is check, and it's certainly not over here. This move, knight e6, is a losing move because black certainly has fighting chances after the simple bishop d7, and there's game on. If instead knight ec6, then white has bishop f4. Lovely move by white, giving up this bishop that's hitting the queen. If of course queen takes on f4, then white's going to remove the guard of the knight on c6 by playing knight takes on d4 with a one position for white. After that move bishop f4, if the queen moves to d5, then knight takes d4 anyway is going to be winning for white. After c takes on d4, knight c3, the knight jumps into the game, because if pawn takes knight, then queen takes queen, and after e takes on d5, bishop takes c6 is check, and that's picking up the rook with a clear one position for white. And again after knight c3, maybe the best black can do is queen c4, but totally losing in all variations. So this has been a trap called Wahls Apart in the Rossolimo variation of the Sicilian. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.